Okay, items that you will need is 2 boards. I got mine measured at 1 1/2 inch. Also, supplies that you need is dowels, some clamps, a tape measure, saw, hand saws, a ruler, also, yeah, Gorilla Glue. And I've got my boards already cut. I had them cut the wood down to 6 feet at the hardware store, but the dowels I'm cutting myself at home. And what I'm doing is measuring out each dowel. I have 3 dowels. I'm measuring it out to have 17 inches. I want my width for the ladder 17 inches each. So I'm going to cut, say, 6 or maybe 5 pieces. That's what I want. Either 6 rail ladder or 5 rail ladder. I'm not sure. I've clamped it to a board to my table to hold it because I don't have anyone to help me right now. And here I'm sawing a 17-inch piece. Forgive the screen, for some reason when I saw it shakes. There I was trying to make sure it was tight. It fell a little loose. Okay, piece cut. And now I release it from the clamps and I'll continue on and cut my other pieces. That's 17 inches. And I forgot the length of the dowels, but I was able to get 2 17-inch pieces out of each dowel. I have a little bit too much going on my desk. I have to move some of that. Now you can use a tape measure or you can use a yardstick. I find that the yardstick is a lot easier to control than the tape measure. Here I'm clamping it back to the wood to hold it down. That's my extra pair of hands. And then I will continue on sawing until I get all the desired pieces. As you can see, I've already marked that. I marked it twice on each dowel. Now pieces are cut and ready to assemble. Now the next step is that I'm going to have to, let's see, I have 6 dowels. I'm going to try to see if I can actually fit 6 in. If not, I'll use 5. But what I have to do now is mark exactly where I want each dowel to fit. So I'm just doing a dry fitting right now. And then I have to go and mark each board. Okay, I've decided to lay it out on the floor so I can get a better look. You want to make sure the top and bottom piece of the sideboards are even. As you can see, I'm trying to lay the dowels out. I'm trying to do them like 12 inches apart. That's the plan, to lay them out 12 inches apart. Okay, I've placed it up on this table and I put the 2 pieces together. I'm going to clamp them because I want to make sure they're even from top to bottom. And I've got my measurements are off on both sides. So what I'm going to do is clamp it. And the old saying says, measure twice, cut once. So this will be the easiest way for you to make sure that they're all lined up. Okay, I've clamped my pieces of wood together. I'm going to get my ruler. Okay, I'm making my measurements. I'm going to separate each dowel by 12 inches. Once I've marked one piece of wood on one side, then I will take a ruler and just go straight across and do the same thing on the opposite piece of wood. Now here I've taken my yardstick and I'm going to just verify that I have measured 12 inches. Sometimes it's difficult with the tape measure, so if you have a yardstick or a ruler, use that. Okay, I have transferred it on this side, so now I'm going to mark where I'm going to drill. I'm marking into the center of the wood. Okay, so that's going to be 5. Now, what I have 2 ways of doing this. Is to use this drill bit and drill a circle into these holes about the same width as what my dowels are. I could drill little holes with my drill and put dowel pins in and glue it in that way. Okay, what I'm using is a 7/8 inch drill bit to drill a hole in here to fit these dowels. So I'm going to go down as far as I can. Excuse me. Go down as far as I can so that I can insert the dowel in the hole. And possibly to secure it, I might drill all the way through on the other side. Come back with a screw to tighten it, then wood putty it to close up the hole, just to make sure it's sturdy. Okay, I'm going to finish drilling these and I'll be back. I have already assembled everything. You can't tell I started staining it, but however, I did end up drilling on the outside with a drill bit so that I can put some screws in and reinforce those ladder rails so it won't be loose. Here it is stained. I'm really not too happy with the way it looks. Knowing me, I will probably end up sanding it some more and then probably painting it with a chalk paint. I'm not sure. Or I might go ahead and use a clear lacquer to give it a shine. Hopefully this helped you to do your own DIY ladder. And please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you can know when I upload more videos. Take care.